In this section, we're going to be looking at lines and angles. So to start off with, we're going to look at some key concepts of parallel and skew. So the first type of line that we have are parallel lines. Parallel lines are coplanar lines that do not intersect. And there's a certain symbol we use in order to say is parallel to. So basically like this line is parallel to this line. And when it says parallel lines are coplanar, that means they lie in the same plane. So here we have an image of a cube that's created using different lines, and we're going to identify some parallel lines in it. So here we can see that line AE is parallel to line BF. Line AE and BF both lie in the same plane, and if we extended those lines and just let them keep on going, they would never intersect each other. And you can see that the symbol in between line AE and BF is what is used in order to represent parallel to. Now we're going to look at skew lines. Skew lines are non-coplanar, and they are not parallel and do not intersect. So we're going to use the same diagram again, and lines AB and CG are skew lines. They are not in the same plane because we can see that line AB is horizontal while line CG is vertical, so they're not in the same plane and not parallel. But they do not intersect because they are separate from each other. One's going horizontal while another one's going vertical, and they'll never touch each other. Now the next concept is parallel planes. Parallel planes are planes that do not intersect. So for example, plane ABCD is parallel to plane EFGH. Now we're going to look at another concept. Here we have transversal line. A transversal is a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at distinct points. So we can see that we have line L and M, and they're coplanar because they lie on the same plane. And line T is the transversal. It intersects the two lines at distinct points. It creates 8 angles, as you can see. And there are interior angles and exterior angles. Interior angles would be on the inside of the two lines, and exterior are going to be on the outside. So the interiors are 4, 3, 5, and 6, while the exterior angles are 1, 2, 8, and 7. Now that we know what a transversal is, we're going to look at angle pairs formed by transversals. So the first one's going to be alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are non-adjacent interior angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So if we look in the interior, first of all, because it's alternate interior, so that we know it's going to be 4, 3, 5, and 6. And because it's alternate, we're going to go 4 and 6 are alternate interior angles. They're on alternate sides of the transversal. And then 5 and 3 are alternate interior angles because they are on opposite sides of the transversal and non-adjacent, which means they're not next to each other. Now we're going to look at same-side interior angles. Same-side interior angles are interior angles that lie on the same side of the transversal. So this is similar to the last set of angles, except this time they're on the same side. So because they're interior angles, it's going to be 4, 3, 5, and 6. And this time it's same side interior angles, so 4 and 5 are same side interior angles, and then 3 and 6 are another pair of same side interior angles. Now we're going to look at corresponding angles. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal T and in corresponding positions. So if we look at the diagram, angles 1 and 5 are corresponding angles because they both lie on the left side of the transversal, and they're both in the upper left corner of their group of 4 angles. And then 2 and 6 are corresponding angles, 4 and 8 are corresponding angles, and then 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. because they're in the same position except in the bottom set. Now we're going to look at alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are non-adjacent exterior angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So first of all, because it says exterior, we know it's going to be angles 1, 2, 8, and 7. And because it's alternate, they're not going to be on the same side of the transversal. So angles 1 and 7 are alternate exterior angles, and angles 2 and 8 are alternate exterior angles. You want to memorize this list of angles because it will come into use later on.